Okay, family, here we are, baby. This is the first leg of the Africa trip. We are currently in Newark Airport.
That's right.
Without going into detail, we're going to be leaving here for JFK. And we'll be flying direct, non-stop, from JFK to Accra, Ghana. And we arrive tomorrow afternoon at 1:50. And when we get there, I'll check back in with you and let you know how the journey is going. All right? All y'all know who that is, right? I don't have to introduce him. Right.
What's up?
Luther, Oprah, Frank.
Tyler.
Same thing.
Child's play.
Okay, we're on the plane.
On the plane.
And we're going to take off very soon.
On the plane.
And we're going to take off.
On the plane.
I'm going to check in with you in about 10 hours.
On the plane.
And we're going to be in the Motherland.
They said it couldn't be done. We did it. They said it was impossible. Nobody ever did it before. Forget them. We did it. Forget them.
Always there, my old friend. True until the end of time. End of time. As I walk down streets full of ambulance, I see that nothing really changed at all. We're just older now, but said still together. Still together after all these years. Still here singing from the beginning. You did always there, my old friend. You were true up until the end of time. My old friend from the beginning.
So you call me any name you want to call me, and that doesn't love me. I've been doing 34 years, and I'm not going to stop it now.
We're singing from the beginning. Always my old friend. Till the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end. My whole friend. From the start until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end, my old friend. My old friend.
I preached and I spoke about being filled with the Holy Ghost. Being filled with the Holy Ghost. Please, as much as possible, let there be no movements, please. I don't want to be distracted when I'm preaching the word, so please try not to move around too much. And please focus and concentrate. See, become self Him. Work with Him. Let Him be your God. Don't serve God on your own terms. We have too many believers serving God on their own terms. You can't do that. Psalm 119, verse 165 speaks categorically to what I'm dealing with. And this songs to believers. God will stop reminding people of the wrong they've done to us until we come to a place where we stop reminding our wives and our husbands, our kids and our parents and our loved ones of the wrong done to us. It's a clear sign that we haven't yet come to that place where the love of God is what drives us and not logic, feelings, or philosophy or great peace. So in the midst of storms, I can have peace. I can be at peace. For He leads me beside the still waters and walks me through the paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Hallelujah. Go ahead and translate.
That's another, like in all countries, like when you go to Spain, you will see an arch. And when you go, especially.
Stop your busy day and take the time out to see that I'm alive, I'm alive. Although I'm going out on my way just so I can pass by each day, not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and out of time, still I know all eyes are for me. I feel tingles down to my feet when your smile gets much too discreet to send me on my way. Now wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? Well, you look good, offer a light. You start a little conversation now, it's alright when you take it by. Take a little time out with me, pretty baby, take 5. You stop your busy day and take the time out to see, girl, that I'm alive. Oh, I'm going out on my way just so I can pass by each day. Not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and out of time, still I know all eyes are for me. I feel tingles down to my feet when you're smiling.
Ephesians 4:10.
And grip of the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed against unto the day of redemption.
That is resurrection. The day of redemption is the day of fresh resurrection, where the blood in Christ will be quickened and will come alive again by the Holy Spirit.
Stop your busy day and take the time to see that I'm alive. Well, I'm going out of my way just so I can pass by each day. Not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and out of time, still I know all eyes are for me. I feel tingles down to my feet when your smile were too discreet to send me on my way.
Romans the 10th chapter and the 17th verse. The Bible said that faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. Faith, it comes by hearing and hearing. Faith comes by hearing and hearing, not just once. It's an ongoing thing that you keep hearing and hearing and
Come take 5. Come take rain. Could you take a 2? Could you take a 3? Could you take 4? 5? 2, 5. Listen to the things, listen to the things, listen to the words, listen to the things, listen to the things I told a girl, listen to the words, listen to the words I told a girl, listen to the words, listen to I told her a sweet thing. You take a little bit of time, baby. Told her a sweet thing. Could you take a little bit of time, honey? We can play around, we can fool around, we can jump down, fool around, play around.
Because when we stop drinking water, we
Turn left onto Palmer and Kuma Avenue.
I was saying something the other day that one of my spiritual daughters went to visit her grandmother, who is
Open your eyes, today's a brand new day, and those tears you cried are all in yesterday now. And though it seems been much harder than it should, all things are working for your good, like you said they would. Bad times, hard times, tell them there's a door. Hurt, guilty, sad times, tell them you don't have to be afraid. No, trouble don't last always. Just in case you need a little help. Oh, there are better days, better days. There are better days ahead of me. My latter days will be greater than my former days. Hear me when I say they're ahead of me. Here we go.
put your hands on it. Yeah, you got better days ahead of you. Here we go.
Your eyes today.
Today's a brand new day.
Those tears
You cried are all
in
no more, no.
go on the street. This one. It's not better than you. We got the time to walk the talk. Hold on, bro. Hey, that's not if you rain. You know the other thing. You know the thing. Something national level. I wanted to see a street side. I was waiting for people to come to see.
Turn it up real loud.
And it started raining. It started raining. So I called.
Everybody say no.
Yeah, here we go. Now I know they don't do this no more, but can y'all help me take it back to the choir days? We gonna break this down. Here we go. Come on, sopranos. My best days. Yeah. All the altos say will be greater. My best days are ahead of me. Come on, all the tenors say. Yeah. Come on, say my best days. Yeah. Now everybody say will be greater. Oh, my best days. Let's go a little higher. My ladder will be greater. Hey, everybody say, they're ahead of me. Come on, say my ladder will be greater. My best days. We're gonna go a little higher. All right. Best days. Ooh, yeah. Oh, we'll be greater. My best days. We gon' go a little higher. My Lord. Hold up. Hey, my best days. They're ahead of me. Yeah. Whoa. We'll be greater. We gon' go a little higher. We'll be greater. Oh, they're ahead of me. We'll be greater. Yeah, one more. My Lord, we'll be greater. My best days. Oh, we'll be greater. My best days. Oh, they're ahead of me. Yeah.
Those are the ones receiving it.
Now you might say, well, how does this bring me money? How does this bring me food? What are we doing? We're studying. Well, we're expanding our minds. We're growing our brain so that we can take part in the world and become very successful. The only way I became a doctor is I studied hard. And that's the way you can become a doctor. Study hard. So study hard and you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded not always monetarily, but you will be rewarded because you can experience more of life. The more you know, the more you will do. The reason I came here is because somebody said you should go there and see these beautiful, intelligent people in Ghana. I said I had to go. I'm leaving today. We saw you. You know what? The surprise is you're better than we expected. You guys are amazing. And you have done more with less. That's why you want to be great.
Messa in vitro vivente, io sono una mujer caliente, non voglio fare l'amore, cinicità sine qua non, nonchalance, qu'est-ce que tu penses, Umberto Eco.
Appreciate that, brother.
Allegro, ma non troppo.
Ah, okay. Excellent.
Seeing the nature of the toilet
Vienen las aguas del río, corriendo, cantando, por la ciudad van soñando, ser limpias, ser claras. Tiene sed, tiene tos el río. Hosanna, Bogotá, mi río. Vuelan las aguas del río, las nubes inundan y del cielo van cayendo cristales, nos lavan, oxígeno, enviémosle al río. Olas de rezos para el río. Rezos para el río. Salvemos nuestra sangre que corre, helemos agua vital que fluye, bañemos hilo dulce que teje, cantemos que regresen los peces. Salvemos nuestra sangre que corre, helemos agua vital que fluye, bañemos hilo dulce que teje, cantemos que regresen los peces. Rezos para el río. Cantemos que regresen los peces. Rezos para el río. Tiene sed, tiene tos el río. Hosanna, Bogotá, mi río. Cantemos que regresen los peces. Rezos para el río. Rezos para el río. Revive mi río.
Selassie, quickly, my water. My water. My water. The king, the king level low. What are you doing, man?
Hello again, family. We are back from Cape Coast Dungeon. It's often referred to as a castle, but those words will never come out of my mouth in reference to a slave dungeon, which had a lot of aspects to it, and you'll see some of them in a video that we create. But it is indeed a dungeon experience that our people suffered through. The operative word there is through, because they came through the dungeon, they came through the ocean, they came to America, and now we are back representing them. And it was a deeply emotional experience when you go into that dungeon and that door closes behind you and the lights go out, and you know you have a passport and a plane ticket, and it's still harrowing. But you can only imagine what it was like for people who didn't speak the same language, who were snatched up from different tribes, thrown into a despicable and horrifying and terroristic, let's use that word, they were terrorized into slavery. we went through that symbolically with them today.
Yeah, it was quite an experience. We were fortunate enough to have Rabbi Kohen to take us along this journey. Let me just say at the outset, it is an emotionally visceral experience. It's one that everyone should have. And the reason I say that is because it completes a circle. You left here and now you came back. Where you left from is the place you go back to. And so it makes you get a real understanding, even though a small portion of it, but get some more understanding of possibly what many of our ancestors went through. Being torn from their respective tribes, thrown into a dungeon, no light, no water, no food. Is defecate and do all of their body functions in this place with over 300 people at some time. It's just really, really incredible. And you realize that when you go through that door of no return, there's an absolute chance you will not return.
We'll survive to the other side.
That's correct.
You know?
So it's just really devastating. But a must for everyone. If you have any melanin in your skin, you need to come back here and see where you're from. We did that today and it was great.
Awesome experience to share with my brother. We don't agree on a lot of stuff, but we certainly agree. We certainly agree to come here. We certainly agree that everybody needs to come and witness this for themselves. If you're African American of any descent, African, Caribbean, Cuban American, Cuban Latino, however your bloodline sets up, there's a trail back here, and you need to explore it and witness it for yourself, and I guarantee your life will be changed for the better. Talk to you again soon.
Teach the youth them how to ride the rhythm. Teach them in a proper way.
Just want to encourage you, remind you the best is still yet to come.
I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper, nothing harm you. And although you may think that your time has passed, God's only saving the best for last. Your future greater than your past. For you, I like it when you say it. Plans to prosper, say it like that. Nothing harm you. And although you may think that your time has passed, God's only saving the best for last. Your future greater than
My sister Yolanda Adams.
I have a word to share with you.
One step down.
Share it.
Those who feel God has forgotten you. I know you feel your time has passed.
What's your answer?
God's only saving the best for last. And your future greater than your past. I can hear you saying that life won't give you a break.
Give you a break.
Every step forward, 10 steps back you take. But God is the master of strategy, and He's only confusing the enemy. He's getting you ready for your greatest victory. So many good plans to prosper, nothing harm. And although it's been bad in the past, that your time has passed, God's only saving. He's saving your best for last. Your future greater is
We are walking where our ancestors walked.
Sing it down.
your future greater than your past. Say it for,
The best
come on, say it for.
for last.
Like it when you say it like
Your future greater than your past.
Tri-City, come on, join us.
I can hear God say, don't worry about yesterday. 'Cause it's gone, 'cause it's gone, 'cause it's gone away. Things I have for you
you don't want to be in here.
So where's the sea? When the lagoon is the sea.
Help us to be wise. Times when we don't know.
You can sit anywhere. Okay, you can sit anywhere. We are not going to the sea, you can sit anywhere.
When we lose our way.
You're coming
I'm coming.
today?
Yes, I'm going to be the captain for the day.
You're gonna be the captain. What's your name?
You have the camera, right? Are you
Huh?
taking videos now?
Prince?
You video me?
And my assistant is called CJ.
This is your son?
Assistant.
Oh, I thought you said my son is called CJ. I'm like, what the hell? He's older than you.
Ah, yeah.
You're the driver. Wow. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you go to a very specific place?
Yes, we have big places that we go.
Do you go to the door of no return?
We sometimes get closer to the shore.
To the door.
To the door, but not right now. The water goes far. away
No.
from the door. We can get closer to it.
You can turn it on.
Yeah, we can get closer.
Remind us where you are. Let this be our prayer.
When shadows fill our day.
When shadows fill our day.
And some will be over here. Some will be sitting here.
Lead us to
To observe the festival. Now, women will be in this one of the canoes. They will dress in their traditional costume, with their traditional dance, singing and dancing, trooping in out, a form of awakening the gods of this water. So when they are awake, right in front of the main structure, two people go under the water, do rituals there. When they are done, they cast a net. Any fish they are going to get determines how the whole year is going to be. So instead of them to use statistics, they use that method to determine the success of the year. But
And we'll remember we are God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that life be kind. And watch us from above. And watch us from above.
We hope each soul will find.
We hope each soul will find
Another soul to love.
another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child.
Just like every child. Guide us with your
okay, one can say about Bajaya.
faith, so we'll be
Said Bajaya.
need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith, so we'll be saved.
Well, we made it. We made it. We are here. We are in Elmina, and we're at a restaurant called Mabel's Table, which is owned by Rabbi Kohen Halevi, the father of Nashon Halevi, my dear friend. who guided us on this journey so far. And you may be able to hear the ocean behind me, but we are literally at a restaurant that is right on the Atlantic Ocean, right on the beach. And this is our water. And culturally, this is our departure zone. But obviously, we'll go through more of that when we get to the slave dungeons. But we're here. We're in West Africa, and we're right on the water. And it's awesome.
Lost to yesterday. Sing it with me right now, say. From the beginning,
as creators, when they were identified, had to give birth every year.
then my old friend, true until the end of time. End of time, as I walk down streets full of I see that nothing really changed at all. We're just older now. Say after all this,
Guava. Guava.
still here singing. Time, my old friend, forgetting and hurting have been always. My old friend, yeah, they will shoot until the end of time.
Motherfucker, yeah, he's exiting. It's a big exit.
Make sure.
What's up, people? How you doing? We are here again at the Mina. They say castle, I say dungeon. If you don't know, you should ask somebody. But anyway, we're here and we are looking at a little inlet harbor where fishermen come on a daily basis to get their wares and catch their food and survive for their family. And it just so happens to be directly across from Mina dungeon. It's very interesting the way this whole thing is set up. We're going to take a little boat ride that's coming up with my friend, Good Rev, here. And we've been just having an outstanding experience. I cannot stress to you that this is a pilgrimage that should be on your to-do list.
And the ride we're going to take in the water will be in the same water that those Dutch, Portuguese ships, British ships came to this castle to essentially sail away with the captured human cargo that they stole from this land. So we're going to be in that same water right off of this castle, or what they call a castle, what we call a dungeon.
Water, Semi, get my water right now, my water. Semi.
No, sir.
Yes. Staying here. That's how deep it goes.
Hello, family. We are entering slave dungeon number 2. This is Elmina. Town is Elmina. The castle is called St. George's Castle. And I still call them all dungeons because of what they represent and who lived here. Some people lived here very well. Some people died here. Some people jumped in the ocean before the ship could get too far out to sea because they'd rather die than go to America and be slaves. So we're back to pay homage to all of those people and to pray for their souls as they pray for us in captivity. God bless you. We're about to go inside here now.
Won't come take a little time out with me. The pretty baby take 5. You stop your busy day and make the time.
days, and we've explored quite a bit in the Accra capital city region. And now, with the trusted assistance of the greatest driver in the world, and with the annoyance of the guy in the back seat, who will just not stop, we are going to make it to Cape Coast in about another 45 minutes. Blessings.
It's been much harder than
all things are working.
All things are working for you.
Hold up.
Like he said they would. Bad times, hard times, tell them
there's a door.
Hurt, guilty, sad times.
No more, no more, no more, no more, no.
You don't have to be afraid, no.
Trouble don't last always.
Just in case you feel a little
Tell
help.
yourself. Turn it up real loud. Now I know they don't do this no more, but can y'all help me take it back to the choir days? We gonna break this down. Here we go. Come on, sopranos. My best days. Yeah. All the altos say will be greater. My best days are ahead of me. Come on, on the tenor side. Yeah. Come on, say my best days. Yeah. Now everybody say will be great. Oh, my best days. Let's go a little higher. My ladder will be greater. Hey, everybody say, they're ahead of me. Come on, say my ladder will be greater. My best days. We're gonna go a little higher.
Ghana, the fish market, the first is Tema. Here is the second. But this place has a good landing site and it has attracted people from other coastal areas to come and do fishing here. Now,
Inexplicada Flores. Inexplicada Flores.
cosa
call it a dungeon.
That's what it is. That's what
Oh,
we
yeah.
say.
The Negro comes in.
Right.
They will make it a Negro.
That's another one of the places in the city out there. They push it that multilingual African.
Was it designed like this?
Went away to a far foreign land. Spent some time in New York. Most of my time in England. Now I come back to my Motherland. Come from England to make some vibes, just to keep my fans alive. But the vibes they're teaching me that don't write in my book. But the vibes they're teaching me that don't write in my book. No put it there, no put them nowhere. No put it there, Lord, the way them must be. No bend down, just keep them to the ground. Outstanding, make the world them for them. Teach the youth them how to live. Teach the youth them how to survive. Come from England to make some vibes, just to keep my fans alive. Come from England to make some vibes, just to keep my fans alive. But the vibes they're teaching me that don't write in my book. No. But the vibes they're teaching me that don't write in my book. Oh no, oh no. Teach me truth and rights. No put it there, don't teach me a thing. No bend down, just keep me to the ground. All standing can make the world in panic. Teach me truths and rights. Look how much people suffering in this time. Don't teach me nothing, just keep me suffering. Oh yeah, cause my heart is willing. Not teach me nothing, just teach me something. Oh yes, cause my heart is willing. Teach the youth them how to ride the rhythm. Teach them in a proper way.
These are the same waters off the castle, dungeon as we call it, where our people were taken. I am currently in the lagoon. We're going out to sea shortly. And of course the sea goes into the ocean. And the ocean has the other side, which is the Americas. all to the brothers in India, London. Now that the garden is here.
La noche y la madrugada hasta que se te ponga la pollera colorada. Vamos al tabaco, a mí no me da pena. Yo crecí tomando agua de panela helada y por allá de frío nada. Ahora te canto pa' que te den la calentada. Manténlo prendido y no lo dejes apagar. Manténlo prendido.
Yes, I see the numbers going. Exactly. I see the numbers going. It's counting. Yeah. Yes, you know the count. Yes. Still counting. Getting the castle inside. Good. The castle is coming. That's good.
Good?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Hit it again.
Fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar. Fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar. Fuego, manténlo prendido, no lo dejes apagar.
11, 10, 9, ignition sequence start.
Fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar y grito fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar. Y si tú no conoces el poder en la tarima, cuando estamos sonando por aquí todos se arriman. Unos cantan, celebran, caminan, otros quieren un poquito más de gasolina. Y si tú no me conoces, no me llamo Camila, no me llamo Natalia, ni tampoco Carolina. Me llamo Lisa, de la fiesta soy la dueña y me gusta vacilar desde que estaba pequeña. Y grito fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar y grito fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar para allá. Y no lo dejes apagar para allá. Y no lo dejes apagar para allá. Y no lo dejes apagar. Y no lo dejes apagar para allá. Fuego y no lo dejes apagar, grito fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar, fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego y no lo dejes apagar, fuego, manténlo prendido, fuego, no lo dejes apagar, préndelo.
Just want to encourage you. Remind you the best is still yet to come.
I know the plans that I have for you. Plans to prosper, nothing harm you. And although you may think that your time has passed, God's only saving the best for last. Your future greater than your past. I like it when you say it. Say it like that. Yeah. And although you may think that your time has passed, God's only saving the best for last. Your future greater than
My sister Yolanda Adams.
I have a word to share with you.
Share it.
Those who feel God has forgotten you. I know you feel your time has passed. God's only saving the best for last, and your future greater
like it when you say it like
your future greater than your past.
Tri-City, come on, join us.
I can hear God say, don't worry about yesterday. 'Cause it's gone. 'Cause it's gone.
Every day, every way, in every way, getting better and better. I'm getting better and better. Every day, every day, every way, in every way, getting better and better. I'm getting better.
Dust yourself off. Walk in the power. On to your victory. Walk into your destiny. It's right there with me. That is why I know the plans that I have for you. Plans I have for you. They are wonderful. And although you may think that your time has passed, God's only showing the saving.
No light in there.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
The season actually starts according to the moon. When the moon is full, no season. When the moon is dark, that's when the season starts. So right now we are entering into the dark side of the moon, so they have to start going to the sea.
I pray you'll be eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise.
When we get to the top. After the humiliation, the woman was not able to stay there because that was the temporary place. So they sent back to the dungeons and instances, some humiliation stay long there. When the ships came, those found pregnant with free. But due to the long momentum, some this partly explains why along the coast of
Lead us to a place. Guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe. Pray we'll find your light and hold it in our heart.
Stars go out each night.
Stars go out each night.
Remind us where
Remind us where you are.
let this be
Let this be our prayer.
when shadows fill our day.
When shadows fill our day.
Oh Lord, lead us to a place of mine.
Guide us with your grace.
Guide us with your grace.
Give us faith so we'll be
You guys stick with me. I may be able to invite you to dinner. What do you think? Which one do you want? Huh? Yard bird, man. Yard bird. Talk to me, yard bird. I'm going to get you, yard bird. Yard bird be like, yo, I'm in the pot, bro. Put me in the pot. I'm down with it.
We ask that life be kind.
her soul to love. Okay, it's official. Good morning. Good Tuesday morning from Cape Coast, Aqua, which Frank found out last night means welcome. So, welcome. Learn. We're both learning, and this is certainly, I guess, you know, I don't want to call it the Adventures of Frank and Frank, but kind of is. But it's also self-exploration. As many of you know, that my DNA puts me ancestrally in this part of the world, and by extension, my brother too. When we went to Cuba, he and the Cuban people embraced me. So here, me and the African people embrace him because all of our blood is connected, and it's all from here. So this is the first official day that we are near the coast, the actual place where our ancestors were forced onto ships and taken to what they call the New World, what we call the land where many black people are afraid of police, and so many other things. But we're just happy to be here in Africa.
Awesome experience. From the moment you land to right this very moment, I feel warm feelings of being at home. The people are very welcoming. Last evening they had a welcoming party, and we were filled with embraces, both physically and mentally. This place is awesome. It's a place that everyone should come and see. It is a pilgrimage that you don't want to leave this world without having done. So, outstanding experience.
Outstanding. Certainly every African American has to do it. You have to come to Ghana, you have to get to Senegal, you have to get to Nigeria, you have to get to Togo, you have to get someplace into West Africa, because that's the door that they took us out of. And this is the door
later today we're gonna go.
All of us need to go back into. Yeah, we're gonna go to the slave dungeons later on today, and of course we'll do some recording there. But we just wanted to share this piece of the journey with you, and this is a longer segment than the other segments that I've done on the airplane, in the car. You know, it's all been leading up to this moment and beyond. So stick around. We're going to tell you at some later times some things that you need to prepare for when you come to Africa. It's hot. It's like Africa hot. That's not just a phrase. It's a feeling. So that's number one, it's hot. Number two, you don't need to bring many clothes because you're going to want to buy clothes here. And you're going to want to wear them here, as we are both doing. We got all of this right here. So you don't need to bring many clothes. And I know all of us travel with too much stuff, so make this the time that you don't. Just take a big bag and be prepared to take things home. The exchange rate is something that we'll get into a little later on. You need to be prepared to understand the exchange rate and navigate it with your debit card, with your credit card, and also certainly bringing a little cash. But I don't recommend bringing too much cash because the way they exchange money here is not what you're used to, because it's not what I'm used to. So those are a couple of little things. The food is awesome.
Food is great.
The people are awesome. The crime is lower than you would expect, much lower than you would expect. And you feel like a black person here, not what white folks call us and treat us like back home.
We're definitely not a minority. Once you come to Africa, you realize that, you know, black people are not a minority. African people are not a minority. We're actually the majority.
Absolutely.
And you can see that clearly here, and that makes you feel, again, like filled with, pride and kind of feeling that makes you feel that, you don't feel that oppressed feeling that sometimes you can feel in the United States. It's a great place to be. And interesting enough, now we're currently in Cape Coast. we were in Accra for a couple of days prior to this. We noticed that the level of, would you say, mask wearing is a little bit different between the two places?
Yeah. As it is in many places around the world that are isolated and have few recorded cases of COVID.
They have about 500 deaths total.
Nationwide.
The whole country.
Nationwide.
So they don't have their guard up like we have.
They don't.
But in spite of that, I found in the crowd many of the places we went, including we went to the Sunday service, the church service.
Yes.
People were wearing masks.
We wore masks in church on Sunday service. That's a whole different story. The service was awesome. But we did wear masks in church. You wear masks in the major city of most countries because the nation has to protect itself. So in Accra, as Frank said, we are masked and, hotels are sanitized and it's very, detailed. In the villages, which we are in now, you'll find a lot less mask wearing. But it's still important to keep your mask with you until this whole virus thing is passed.
Absolutely.
And, it's just a little bit different than what we're used to be honest with you. So, anything else?
No, we'll see you in a little bit when we get over to the actual launching place. I think we're going to meet the Rabbi later today.
Yes.
And we've got some exciting things set up for today. So looking forward to seeing you a little bit later.
Yeah, we have a special tour of the slave dungeons. Many people refer to them as castles. I refer to them as dungeons because I think it's a more appropriate term. And we're going to get that tour from the Honorable Rabbi Kohen Halevi, who is the father of my dear friend Nishon, and Nishon actually is the owner of this Airbnb. So there's another great thing about coming to Africa, that you can actually spend your money with your own people. So we talk about turnover and how money doesn't stay in our community. Not in Africa. It stays in our community with our people. So it's awesome. It's awesome. I can't tell you much more in this one setting, but traveling with this dude is a real experience.
It's pretty exciting.
I'll do a full segment on traveling with Frank later, but he won't be here to watch me record it.
I mean, I would want to travel with you. It's awesome.
Just stop and take a little time out with me. Well, just take 5, just take 5. Just stop your busy day and take the time out to see that I'm alive, I'm alive. Although I'm going out on my way just so I can pass by each day. Not a single word do we say to pantomime and out of time. Still I know all eyes are for me. I feel tingles down to my feet when your smile gets much too discreet to send me on my way. Now wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? Well, you look good off, you're all right. You start a little conversation now, it's alright. When you take it by. Take a little time, baby, take 5. Stop your busy day and take the time to see, girl, that I'm going out on my way so I can pass by each day. Not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and out of time. Still I know all eyes are for me. I feel tingles down to my feet when you're smiling rush too discreet to set me on my way. Wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? Princess and mama, you know that you could offer me a light. Start a little conversation now, it's alright. Will you take it? Send me on my way. Well, baby, just don't say I'm on it. Please do not stare. You could offer your hand, hugging and a tugging.
Yeah.
Everybody happy?
Yes.
Say yes.
Why you happy?
Yay.
Hey.
Huh?
Yo, goodbye.
Could you take a 2? Could you take a 3?
Chain to the ankle, and maybe stand big trailer shine from morning to little.
Listen to the things, listen to the words, listen to the things, listen to the things I told the girl, listen to the words, listen to the words I told the girl, listen to the words, listen to I told her, sweet thing, you take a little bit of time, baby. Told her, sweet thing, could you take a little bit of time, baby? We can play around, we can fool around, we can jump down, fool around, play around, we can do it.
Aquaba! My name is Frank Fraley. Welcome to Ghana.
So this is the typical market area. This place is obviously plumbing supplies. But not only that, these are the water jugs that people carry from town to town because there's no water available for miles in many cases. We gotta change that.
We share the history.
Sea. Good reason.
So they could have done that if we violated the law, but they chose by suffering, by starvation, to put them in here. So you can still smell it when you go in here. This is the original door. So many places here have the original, still original. Open your eyes, today's a great day. Those tears you cried are all in yesterday now. And though it seems been much harder than it should, all things are working for your good, like you said they would. Bad times, tell them, hurt, guilty, sad times, tell them. You don't have to be afraid, no, trouble don't last always. Just in case you need a little help. Oh. There are better days, better days. There are better days ahead of me. My latter days will be greater than my former days. Hear me when I say they're ahead. Here we go. Come on, put your hands on it.
to our Airbnb. We have checked in Cape Coast, in Elmina, not too far away. That's where dinner is tonight. And we'll have our first dinner in Elmina.
No more. But can y'all help me take it back to the choir days? We gonna break this down. Here we go. Come on, sopranos. My best days. Yeah. All the altos say will be greater. My best days are ahead of me. Come on, on the tenor side. Yeah. Come on, say my best days.
Abo, 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 abo. Hello, Babu. I'm what dancer. What's your dancer? I'm a dancer. Look me, dancer. I'm the dancer. I am down, and down, and down. Everything is the following. One and only. We want that. No, we want that. So I'll be good. I'll be able to walk with you. Papa, go on, man. My baby, my baby, son. Come on. Yeah, but what are you? What are you? You can't say the name. It's a whole different thing. It's all.
This was the first guy. And this was the most.
Aquaba. My name is Frank Flores, and welcome to Ghana.
Nonchalance, qu'est-ce que tu penses? Umberto Eco. Allegro.
I still became a college professor. So sometimes you don't have to have the most place. And I became a jeweler, right? I made jewelry, right? And my commitment to you is if we can work out the process, I will come here and I will teach you how to make jewelry. When that happens, it's not in order for it to just become a hobby. A hobby is something you do, but you don't make money. It's fun, but it doesn't feed you. I want to teach you how to make jewelry so that when people come to your community, they can take away something that you made that represents where they have visited. That's called a business. You understand? So there are a lot of people on the other side of the Atlantic who have what they call heartstrings. Strings connected to your heart that are connected to this place. Okay? When I went to Arena, when I went to Gecko Dungeon, I don't refer to any of those places as a castle. A castle is when someone lives, is royal, and important. A dungeon is where you take captured human beings and you turn them into slaves. Some of your history books might say, when the slaves went to America. They were not slaves when they went to America. They were captured human beings that were turned into slaves by evil people. Okay? We have come back to represent those who made it across the Atlantic. And we're coming back to speak to you, not just with words, but with action. Okay? So there are people who will see these videos, there will be people who will see photographs, and many of them will be generous. I already know, because some of them have already expressed it with their comments on their phones. And they can express it with their thoughts on their phones and their debit cards and many other people can. We're going to ask them to do that. Okay? You need a lot. You have a lot. Great spirit. You need a lot. You need shooting matches. You need some fear. Right? You need water in the community that's not delivered what comes from the ground. Right? You need books. Right? You need more books. Right? You need computers. Right? There's a lot of things you need to do.
Rezos para el río. Rezos para el río. Salvemos nuestra sangre que corre, bebemos agua vital que fluye, bailemos hilo dulce que teje, cantemos que regresen los peces. Salvemos nuestra sangre que corre, bebemos agua vital que fluye, bailemos hilo dulce que teje, cantemos que regresen los peces. Rezos para el río. Cantemos que regresen los peces. Rezos para el río. Tiene sed, tiene tos el río. Hosanna, Bacana, mi río. Rezos para el río.
Ghana.
Fans alive, but the vibes they're teaching me.
Good morning. Greetings from Africa. This is Sunrise Aquaba on Elmina Beach. The slave dungeons are just over to our left. You'll see them in video clips, but I don't know if I can get a good shot of them behind us. But if you look right over there on that peninsula, if you see something in white beyond that fence, that would be the slave dungeons. So our people literally were forced to sail in these oceans. Prior to that, they fished here. After the slave trade was abolished and this was captured again by the rightful owner in 1957 at the independence of Ghana. Again, years after the slave trade was over, the fishing ports came back, and brothers and sisters, mostly brothers, fish out there now as they did prior to the invasion of the European. So here we are in Africa, winding down the trip. It's almost over, and it just leads to a new beginning. Okay? Still dealing with this guy. it's ever been.
Went away to a far, far land. Spent some time in a New York. Most of my time in a England. Now I come back to my own land. Come from England to make some vibes, just to keep my fans alive. Come from England to make some vibes, just to keep my fans alive. But the vibes they're teaching me, that don't write in my book. But the vibes they're teaching me, that don't write in my book. Oh no, oh no. Teach me truths and rights. No put it there, don't teach me a thing. No bend down, just keep me to the ground. All panic can make the world is panic. Teach me truths and rights.
Hi, this is Frank Flores again, here from beautiful Ghana, West Africa. More specifically, we're right now currently at Mabel's Table, a hot spot in this part of Ghana, which happens to be the Cape Coast Elmina section of the central region of Ghana, West Africa. This is an awesome place. It's a great place. It's owned and operated by African Americans, repats, who came here and in fact trying to set things right. That is, we were taken away and they're trying to bring us back. And I think it's an awesome place to get started on your journey. Go to the Elmina Castle, go to the Cape Coast Castle. These things are not castles, but as I said earlier, dungeons. But there's something there that you need to see. There's something there that needs to be brought home, and it's your spirit. So come on, hop on a plane. Here at Mabel's Table, you feel at home. You hear the cool music in the background and the crush of the waves in the back. It is just an awesome place. So until next time, until our next video, take care and be well.
Hi, my name is Frank Fraley. I'm traveling with Dr. Frank Flores on this amazing journey to Africa, particularly Ghana, West Africa. We landed in Accra, seamless. We stayed a few days here, and we moved then to the Cape Coast. Cape Coast is where the slave dungeons are. I know that they call them castles, and I know that they called us slaves, but those were not castles, because people live in castles. People suffer in dungeons, and that's what they are. They're slave dungeons. So we did experience all of that. And I also know that people come to Africa for a spiritual experience. The only regret I have is that there is not a better security presence for tourists who are visiting the slave dungeons. When you arrive, you are almost accosted by the young men who are selling what they're selling for their survival, which I totally understand, but they make it very uncomfortable for tourists. So if anything, I would recommend to the Ministry of Tourism, control the environment around the entrance and the exit of the slave dungeons. Other than that, I had a wonderfully spiritual experience here in Ghana. I recommend it to all of my friends and family, but again, they need to fix that security issue so that people are comfortable when they're visiting a place that has such historical significance. If you visit a Holocaust museum, there's no one outside dragging you down, selling you something. And if you visit a cemetery, there's no one beating you over the head with flowers trying to make you buy them. That is, unfortunately, the feeling I had when I visited my historic landmarks. God bless you. I hope you visit Ghana, and I hope the Ministry of Tourism takes heed to what I'm saying, because I think it directly affects the amount of people who will come to your country. God bless you. Bye.
Flores, I have been enjoying myself immensely here in Ghana, West Africa. And the whole reason that I decided to go with FFT Tours. Without question, the best decision I made, one of the best travel experiences I've ever had. They picked me up from the airport, they arranged all the transfers, they took care of all of my routes or transportation from the hotel to different venues. It was incredible. That's the only way I can describe it. Their chief manager, Mr. Selassie, is a gentleman, he's a scholar, and he treats you with respect. It is awesome to be in his presence. All I can tell you is, if you're coming this way, the only way to do it is FFT Tours.
Only saving the best for last. Your future greater than your past. I know the plans that I have for you. I like it when you say it. Plans to prosper. Say it like that.
All right. I just want to say, Madasi Boom. Madasi Boom. For Ghana, Madasi Boom. My people, I love you. I love you.
My sister Yolanda Adams.
I have a word to share with you.
Share it.
Those who feel God has forgotten you. I know you feel your time has passed. God's only saving the best for last.
tiger nuts. The tiger nuts. What are tiger nuts do?
I can't tell much about it. I don't know much.
Well, I'm not, right?
It has some juicy, but not fashion. It has that little starch. And sometimes people want to eat it. The African men eat it when they want to eat it. Yeah. After that time, it's over.
God's only saving. He's saving your best friend. Your future greater than your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy to be at the greatest market in the world, and it is in West Africa, it is in Accra, it is in Ghana. You want to come here from the United States, and you want to bring your American black dollars to a great place to shop, come right here in the center of Accra and shop with your own people, and you look like royalty. And you look like royalty. You're gonna look like royalty. Royalty. And here this year we say home sweet home. There's no place like home. You come to Ghana, you come home, brother. Kofi, my name is Bernard, representing my country, Motherland. Straight to the top. Gateway to Africa.
Ghana is the most peaceful country. We are lovely people. Our hospitality is the best. We welcome you.
Not just a jewelry studio, but a school of technology and design. So this is the FIT of Africa. I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to lay down some stakes here and come back and teach. I know I'm going to tell you more about it in the future, but this is my friend, my new friend, and my brother, and we got great things coming. A Brooklynite. And a Brooklynite. Are you kidding? That's it.
Lead us to a place. Guide us with your grace. To a place where we'll be safe.
I pray we'll find your light.
Pray we'll find your light.
And hold it in our
heart.
When stars go out each night.
Stars go out each night.
Remind us where you are.
Remind us where you are.
Let this be our prayer.
Let this be our prayer.
When shadows fill our day.
When shadows fill our day. us to a place of mine.
Guide us with your grace.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll
The car. 2 and 3.
a world where
Number 2.
pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we are God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky.
Ghana is located in the West Africa, one of the peaceful countries we would like to talk. Now, let me tell you about FFT4. This tour actually was not a planned tour because I had some visitors who wanted to know about Ghana. Finally, when they arrived in Ghana, I welcomed them, and these my special guests are Frank and Frank. So now, this is why we have Frank and Frank traveling talk. They had a great experience in Ghana. They love it here in Ghana. They love our culture, they love our hospitality, and they want you to also be in Ghana, especially in the West Africa, to also have the experience, have the feeling of where you belong to, have a welcome home. With FFT, you are secure, we are affordable, and you can trust us. So, we are ready. Come back home. Come and meet your family. Let's become one together. Unity. And we will be proud of where we come from.
Until